Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta.
Ah, my dear Strauss, do be seated. You look younger than when I saw you last. How long ago was that?
6 years, give or take a month, Excellency.
6 years, is it? Tempus fugit, it seems like yesterday. No, the day before. And how am I looking, Strauss?
Just the same as ever, Excellency.
You mean older than ever? Well, you've traveled much since I saw you last.
I've made extensive tours of the major European countries, Excellency.
Ah, but not to the New World?
No.
Well, now, Strauss, why did I want to see you? Oh, yes. Terrible news about poor Olana.
Yes, Excellency.
His death leaves a terrible hole.
He is irreplaceable, Excellency.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. The one thing that art and politics have in common is that there's always someone who wants to take one's place.
How very true, Excellency.
If it isn't one's enemies, then it's one's friends. You remember the last time we met? Was it really 6 years ago? You did me a favor, and I made you a promise in return.
I remember very well, Excellency.
I'm sure you do. And so the moment I heard of poor dear Lana's demise, the question arose of who should succeed him as music director to the imperial court. I said to the emperor, Strauss. And you know, it is one of the privileges of my high office that what I want, the emperor wants. Well, more often than not. And so, my dear Strauss, it gives me the greatest pleasure to present you with your appointment as music director to the imperial court in succession to the late Joseph Lana.
I'm deeply honored, Excellency.
Now, I've yet another favor to ask of you.
Anything, Excellency.
If you should hear any unwarranted criticism of me, I want you to say, yes, but there is one thing that has to be said in Prince Metternich's favor. He always keeps his promises.
When did you say you made the application?
Over a month ago.
Oh, it should be here then. Yes, got it at last. I, the undersigned Johann Strauss Jr., is that right?
Yes.
Strauss, eh? Junior. My, is the great Johann your father, then?
Yes.
What a composer. You probably won't believe this, but I saw him when he first started, at a place called Strimes. Yes, I spotted his talent right away. I said to my wife, well, she wasn't my wife then, but I said, that young man will go far. And was I right?
You were right.
Yes. What an honor to be the son of such a man.
Yes, yes.
Now, let's see now. I, the undersigned Johann Strauss Jr., hereby declare that it is my intention to engage a 12-man band with a view to performing at dances and, as the need may arise, works of my own composition. What a talented family. I therefore request the municipality of Vienna to grant a permit pursuant with my aforementioned intention.
That's all I want, a permit. As I say, I've been waiting over a month.
I can't see why there should be this delay. There's no problem here. Oh, yes, of course. Technical matter, nothing to worry about. You see, you need your father's consent.
So
you need your father's consent. Just get him to sign this, and the permit will be issued immediately.
but you see, my father mustn't know. The fact is, he would never allow it.
You're trying to deceive your father. That great and good man, Johann Strauss, music director to the imperial court.
No, it's just...
Worse, are you trying to deceive the municipality of Vienna? That such a fine man should have such a devious son. Terrible. The law is the law, my boy. And until you get your father's written consent, no permit will be issued. Good day.
Narrow-minded bureaucrats, fossilized pen pushers, how dare they?
It won't do any good, Mama.
Oh, Schani, you shouldn't give up so easily.
The man said...
The man said. All the man knows is rules, regulations, and red tape. I shall simply point out to him that the support of the entire family depends upon a favorable decision.
It won't do any good. It's the law, Mama.
Law? There was never a law passed by a man that has not been broken, bypassed, or ignored by a man, or in this case, a woman. Shall we go? Wait here. I wish to see the mayor.
Have you an appointment?
I don't need one.
Of course you need one.
I was told by Prince Metternich that no appointment would be necessary. Kindly summon the mayor or take me to his office.
Madam, at least once a day someone comes into this office and claims to have some connection with Prince Metternich. If you want to see the mayor, I'm afraid you must make an appointment.
I am Mrs. Johann Strauss, the wife of the music director to the imperial court.
I go a whole lifetime without meeting a Strauss. Now I meet two in 1 week. Mrs. Strauss, I'm honored.
Now, kindly tell the mayor that I wish to see him.
Is it about your son and his permit?
Exactly.
I am in charge of permits. Believe me, there is nothing to be done.
I would rather hear that from the mayor himself.
Mrs. Strauss, I'm a great admirer of your husband. And believe me, if there was anything I could do, I would do it. But the law is the law. The mayor cannot help you. Besides, this is strictly confidential. The mayor was always an ardent supporter of the late Joseph Lanner.
A Lanner supporter, really?
Even if he could, I don't think he'd raise a finger to help a member of the Strauss family.
Be that as it may, I will not leave this office until I see him.
Mrs. Strauss, my official here has fully informed me of the facts of this case, and I have to tell you that he's simply enforced the law. A permit cannot be given to your son without the consent of his father.
My son is my sole support. Not only mine, but also my family. I have 2 other sons.
Oh, come, Mrs. Strauss. Your husband must be one of the better-off musicians in this city, if not the world.
My husband and I no longer live under the same roof. Oh, this is very distressing for me. He deserted me and my small boys some time ago.
I told you he was a scoundrel.
But a great musician.
Joseph Lanner was greater in every way.